Hey, everybody. It is yours truly, Dr. Shamika Dean, your favorite marketing solutionist, coming to you with a good a good topic. And I'm super excited to come on here again and be able to share something with you all today. This topic that I'm going to be talking about today actually stemmed from a conversation that my husband and I were having earlier. And so I said, you just gave me my you just gave me my topic, my live topic for today. So as you're tuning in, make sure that you comment, let me know, of course, where you're tuning in from, and then do me a quick favor and share and invite others to join and watch this broadcast, because this is going to be real good. I'm gonna make this thing plain and simple for y'all today. Let me go in so that I can share on my page. Hold on. Let me turn the volume down here. Hey, is it Jim Smith tuning in on this beautiful Sunday? Hey. Again, let me know where you're tuning in from. All right. Also, if you're new to me, welcome. Excuse me. I am a marketing solutionist, and I help service-based entrepreneurs to create a six-figure launch from their signature program. I teach them how to create a marketing automation plan where they can automate 90% of their sales so that they only have to work 10% of the time. All right. So, hey, Jim from Alabama. Hey, Candace. Hey, girl from Little Rock, Arkansas is in the house. Listen, y'all, this is going to be a good one, especially for my, if you're married, this is going to be beneficial both ways. Okay. So I want to talk about, what marriage, taught me about marketing. And so how many of you all have heard me say, that language is a locator? How many of you all have heard me say that? If you've heard me say that, just say me in the comment section, right? And so when we know when it comes to marketing, I always teach that marketing is about messaging, marketing is about mindset, but a part of your marketing strategy is really being able to craft a message that's going to connect, cultivate, and convert. Okay, so put that in the comments: connect, cultivate, and convert, right? So that is, essentially when you're creating a marketing strategy, that's what you're talking about: to connect with your potential clients, to cultivate that connection by being able to communicate with them in a way that when you post something, they gravitate towards it, kind of pulls them in. Because when you can connect, and then when you cultivate, conversion, which is how you make your money, is going to be extremely easy for you. And if you have an effective marketing strategy, then selling, most of the selling that you do is actually already done in your marketing, right? In the messaging. And so, again, I talk about how language is a locator. And so that's what I'm going to talk about today. So, when I say language is a locator, what I mean is that your language, the language that you use in your marketing, that language is going to locate and lead people to you or lure them or away from you, right? So it's going to do one of the two things. And it's supposed to do that because when you market effectively, of course, you're going to compel some and repel the others. Now, how many of you have heard of the 5 love languages? Type yes if you have, no if you have not. And that's where I'm going to dive into this topic, okay? So, the 5 love languages is a book that was written by Gary Chapman. Very popular book. I love the love languages. It's very powerful. It helps you to understand better, for number one, how you receive love, and then also how others receive love, so that, right, loving each other would be um not easy, but the more you understand it, of course, the easier it is to do it. And so when it comes to the 5 love languages, he talks about 5 different categories. So the 5 different categories of the love languages: physical touch, acts of service, words of affirmation, quality time, and I'm missing one. Uh, my goodness. Let me look it up because now that I'm talking about it, like I've forgotten, right? Okay, so it's physical touch, words of affirmation, quality time, acts of service, and receiving gifts. Now, how did I forget receiving gifts when that's my primary love language? Okay. So again, there are five acts of five love languages that Gary Chapman describes. So words of affirmation is basically verbal compliments, the people that need to be verbally affirmed, acclimated, all those things. They love for you to say nice things about them. Or words of encouragement, that is their love language. Physical touch, of course, they like to be touched, not always sexual. It can be sexual and non-sexual. Quality time, focusing on someone giving you their undivided attention. So you may feel like if you're talking to your spouse, you want their undivided attention because quality time is your love language. And so if they're distracted or if they're trying to multitask, they may unknowingly make you feel unloved in the process, right? And then you have acts of service. So anything that you're doing for them that kind of eases their responsibility or any burdens that they may be carrying, taking the load off of them. And then receiving gifts, tangible things, gifts, receiving gifts that are most people who like receiving gifts is not just about the gift in itself, it's more about the thought that goes into the gift. All right. And so those are the five love languages. Now, how does this all tie into marriage and marketing? So I'm going to help y'all. Okay. So in the beginning of our marriage, so my primary love language is receiving gifts and acts of service, right? Most of the time, your love language, what I've learned, is based on what you feel like you didn't get as a child. It's kind of that missing component, that missing piece that you didn't get in your adolescence. And so you crave for it as an adult. And it's our nature to actually love others the way that we want to be loved, because in our minds, we're loving them because that's the way we understand love. That's the way we receive love. That's the way we feel love. So, with that being said, in the beginning of our marriage, I would spend money and I would do all of these things that I thought were amazing, right? So I would buy my husband these expensive gifts and I would do this and do that, trying to throw him surprise birthday parties and all of this stuff. And I'm like, oh my God, he's going to love it, love it. And his reaction was, "Oh, thanks." So of course, because I didn't get the response that I wanted to get, I felt some kind of way. I felt rejected. I felt like he didn't appreciate it. I also felt like I had failed. I'm gonna tie all this into marketing if y'all stay with me. So for a long time, I was very aggravated with him because I couldn't understand how he was so unappreciative of all of the money that I had spent, and all of the time I had put into making his birthday celebrations or what have you, or any gifts that I would give him, just as amazing as it was. Because from my eyes, I'm like, this is amazing. He should love it. But on the other end, it didn't carry the same weight. It didn't connect. Right. So remember when I talked about marketing is about connecting, cultivating, and conversion. Right. So it didn't connect with him that way. And so although I did it more, I still wasn't cultivating it properly. So it didn't convert the way that I wanted it to. So here's how it helped me to understand when I really took the time to identify what his love language was, which is why I'm glad I ran up on that book. When I really understood what his love language was, I was then able to give him what he truly desired, what connected with him, what he valued. And guess what? There was conversion. So the response I was looking for, I got it after I learned how to connect with him his way, cultivate, and then it turned into conversion. So this is exactly how you want to approach marketing. One of the biggest mistakes that I see with business owners, even when you're on a higher level, as you've evolved and you've made some money, one of the worst things that we could do is we make marketing about us. Somebody type at in the comment section. We think that because we're so smart, we know what we're talking about. We know this is a great product. We know it's amazing. We know it's going to change your life. Then we put it out there in a way that the way that we view it and we look at it, and we're using language to describe it that aligns with what's most important to us. Instead of using language, remember I'm talking about love language. So instead of using a language that's going to actually connect with that particular audience, right? So just like in your marriage, if you don't take the time to identify and really get to know your ideal client and your target audience, you're going to continue to put products and services out there. You're going to be using messaging and language that is not locating them. It cannot connect. You're not, if you can't connect, you can't cultivate. And if you can't cultivate, you can't convert. And so once I learned his love language, I had to not be selfish and try to make it about me. Then I was able to really connect with him, cultivate, and then convert. Same thing with you. And when you're putting your new product out there, if you do not know how to listen, learn, and leverage the language of your potential client, especially when you're creating a new product, a new offer, if you don't know how to listen, learn, and leverage their language, you will not connect, cultivate, and you will not convert. So marriage taught me something vitally important about marketing, and that is that I cannot be selfish with my marketing. It doesn't matter what I think. It doesn't matter how I feel. If I really want to connect with the people, I have to take the time to identify what it is that that they connect with. Okay. And not only that, understand that the difference between branding and marketing, and this is where I think a lot of people get it mixed up as well. Branding is about you, marketing is about them. If you make marketing about me, if you make marketing about you're going to miss the people every single time. Am I clear? Does this help y'all? Let me know in the comment section so that I know that it connected with you all. I'm gonna give y'all a few seconds to comment. Make sure that I shared it on my page. She says, that's good. Thank you for making the distinction. Yes. Jai says, yes. Awesome, 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 awesome. Yes. Because again, when you're in the business of building and you really want, and this is why I tell people, this is why you cannot make your marketing about you, because if it truly is about impact, then you're going to focus on what is necessary for you to impact the lives of people. And so all of your selfish ambitions and selfish ways of thinking, you'll move them out of the way because you understand, hey, I'm here to impact lives. I'm here to change lives. And in order for me to do that, I have to take the time to listen, learn, and leverage the language of my audience so that I can connect, cultivate, and then convert. All right. So what did I say? I gave y'all two sets of alliterations. One began with the L, the other one began with the C. I want y'all to sound off in the comments and tell me what I said, because I like to make sure y'all are not just here, that you are actually listening, paying attention, and that you're going to be able to take this with you. Okay. So I actually teach a listen, learn, and leverage strategy that I actually use inside of my academy, inside of my programs when I take my clients through how they need to craft their messaging. And if you haven't purchased a copy of my book, Market Like a Mogul, I share a part of that strategy in the book. And you can also come and be able to pick my brain at my book launch on February 26th. If you haven't signed up for that, you can go to shamikadean.com and go ahead and get your secure your spot for that. But yeah, so I wanted to sorry about that. I wanted to make sure that I dropped this little nugget on y'all today. This is my live video for today. I'm doing actually a 30-day live challenge, and I'm actually probably going to start this 30-day live challenge so that I can show you all how to aggravate the algorithms and make the algorithms work in your favor. So I'm probably going to do that. Are y'all in favor of a 30-day live challenge? Say yes or no. If you're not, I'm not going to be offended. Not going to be offended. But it is something I'm considering doing because I've had a few people that needed some different strategies. And so I said, I could possibly have them to join me on this 30-day live challenge because, believe it or not, it's so powerful. And so when people ask me, they're like, how did you do this and do this without paying for ads? One of the ways that I've been able to um, build what I've built and help my clients to make millions is through an organic marketing strategy. So I haven't been one that has relied on ads to build what I've built and to help my clients do it. I believe that ads are a way for you to accelerate your growth, but they should not be the activator. So that means that they are not what you use to activate growth, which there is not what you use to start your growth or to make money. It's a way for you to accelerate your growth, which is grow faster once you've already made the money. Because the thing about spending money on ads is that if you haven't already proven the profitability of it, then you will waste a lot of money that's unnecessary for you to actually make six figures. You can make multiple six figures, and I've had clients who did millions in sales, and they have not used a bit of ads. So, um, the proof is in the pudding, as my granny would say. But a lot of people want you to to invest. And I'm not saying that ads are not beneficial or that you cannot make money with ads, because you definitely can, but you shouldn't be worrying or even trying to invest in ads if you haven't done the groundwork and proven the profitability of your course. We recommend that unless you made at least $250,000 in your business, then investing into ads may not be ideal for you, because at that place you're still depending on how long you've been in business, you're still doing some testing and things like that, and you want to have enough money to invest in ads, because $5 a day ads do not convert like that. I know some people would like for you to believe that, but it's going to take you at least 60 days, for the most part, 30 to 60 days, to get enough data to know what type of content is connecting, what you need to and what kind of content is connecting, what your audience is gravitating towards, for you to create the offer that, or the content copy, I'm sorry, that they're going to gravitate towards. And so even once they start to click on your ads and things like that, it's still a full service funnel that's making sure that once you capture their attention, you're able to connect, and then you're able to cultivate through your sales funnel, and then actually convert them on the back end. All right. So again, I don't want to detour anyone from using ads. I just want to let you know that you can make multiple six figures in your business without paying for ads. You literally can. Okay. So does anyone have any questions on what I've covered so far? If no, just type no. So that way I'm not sitting here just waiting for a long, long time. Just type no. It's fine. And I can wrap this up for today. It's Sunday. I want you all to get, back to your family. And I'm going to get back to mine. But I wanted to make sure that I did not miss my my live today, because I wanted to be faithful over few so that I can be ruler over many. I had to go Bible on y'all just for a little bit. Just for a little bit. Just a tad bit. Just a tad bit. Okay. All right. So doesn't look like we have any questions. I'm trying to give y'all a couple more seconds. I do know it's about a 10 to 15-second delay. So again, if you don't have any questions, just type no. And if you have a question, type wait, because you might type a little slow sometimes. Okay. So may just be typing a little slow. But I'm trying to give y'all a second before I hop on off here, because it's Sunday and I'm about ready to take a nap. Jim says, I'm new here, so I'm just taking everything in. No problem. Thank you so much for joining us, and come back tomorrow. I'll be back live at 1:00 p.m. Central Standard Time. I do what's called mogul-minded marketing, and mogul-minded marketing is about helping everyday entrepreneurs to market like a mogul. And so what I do is I share different marketing strategies and tips. There are also giveaways. So it's a full episode, and we do giveaways. So you actually have an opportunity to win one of our giveaways. Sometimes we do cash prizes. Sometimes we do actual products that we give away. So If you can join us again, it'll be right here on the same page at 1 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time every Monday, unless we announce that we're not having it that Monday, which has been far and few in between. But yeah, so love to have you back. And thank you so much for joining us today. All right. So love y'all immensely and intensely. I hope that you enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll talk to you all again soon. Okay.